Well, finally, India and China have simultaneously announced the visit of President Xi Jinping to India on the 11th and 12th of October, just a couple of days from now. Both leaders will be meeting in Chennai for a while now. Prime Minister Modi has wanted world leaders to come to India and go beyond the national capital, whether it has been Varanasi, whether it has been Gandhinagar in the past, and now Chennai and Mahabalipuram. And what government sources are saying, is that they are claiming that the speculation that had built up for some days now, that the visit wasn't being confirmed because of some problems between the two countries. They say that no, there was a clear confirmation for several weeks now, but we had decided jointly not to officially announce it till a couple of days before the visit took place. They are also making it clear that as far as the visit itself is concerned, it will be a strictly informal summit. It's the second such summit the two leaders will have after meeting in Wuhan in China last year. And when we say informal, that means there will not be any MOUs, there will be no joint statements, there will be no structured agenda for their meetings. So when President Xi lands in the afternoon of the 11th of October, he and Mr. Modi essentially have hours on end to discuss whatever they really want to talk about, in between cultural programs, dance performances, a visit to a museum, dinner, and then the next morning as well, before President Xi flies out to Nepal for a visit in the afternoon of Saturday. Government sources also saying that trade issues, border, defense, all of these, terrorism will be very high on the agenda. Again, no structured outcome, possibly looking at having more confidence-building measures on the border, which would then only be announced later when the two countries have defense exchanges. They'll also be looking at maybe dates for when the special representatives on the boundaries can talk. However, government officials have also been asked about the optics of Imran Khan, Pakistan's Prime Minister, meeting President Xi in Beijing today. And India essentially saying that that's not of concern to Delhi, that India does not see that as a hyphenation of India and Pakistan as far as China is concerned. But if China sees it like that, that is for them to say. There has been a nuance in China's position on Jammu and Kashmir because they have now said this is a bilateral issue that has to be resolved between the two countries. They had invoked the UN Security Council resolutions and the UN in the last few weeks post what happened post 370. So at least that they have toned down ahead of this visit. But this visit, India is hoping, will at least try restart that relationship, which has seen plenty of irritants since India's decision on Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh over the last few weeks.
This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.